bottom, just like last time we played this map, is our current reigning and defending champion, the best FFA player in the history of this game mode. From Finland is Leluaami. Right next to him on the left-hand side, in how fitting, Le Bleu from France, living in Vienna. The first appearance in the Back to Warcraft FFA night, Le ToD. And the two Undeads spawn in the north. In purple is Sheik, a multiple-time FFA winner, the winner of the No Smoking Cup as well. And another debutant crossborn from ToD is King Deuce.
Yes, so we see both Sheik and Deuce with the quest opening. So early Necropolis, there are two different ways of playing the quest opening, one with an altar before the attack and one with an altar after the attack. So yeah, it depends on the map, like how easy it is to get the first expansion, I guess. I'm not an Undead expert, but yeah, I think that's how what it comes down to. And yeah, very worth noticing, two Undeads in an FFA. That's really rarely to be seen, because pretty much the only very good Undead is West, who is currently not playing. And then we have Godfather and Sheik, and yeah, now first appearance of Deuce, so very excited about that. And yeah, unfortunately for Lilu, he is not cross-mapped to ToD, so he has to be very careful, because ToD is very capable of rushing out, and especially rushing out elves, and especially rushing out Lilu. Because, yeah, it happens that elf is the worst matchup for a human, or the hardest matchup rather. So it's not the worst idea to get rid of them.
Yeah, that is the same in one-on-one as well, surprisingly. Lightning shield for ToD on this rogue. That hurts a little bit, but Micros against it. So not an instant rush.
Oh, he denied it, I think.
Oh, that's a problem for ToD.
Yeah. Yeah, not the best thing to happen, not the worst thing to happen. As we know, FFA, you can lose heroes to creeps.
Yep.
You can do whatever you want and still win the game, right?
And if you, pretty much, if you look at these creeps, no shame in losing units to that. We got a Tinker for Lilu. We got, of course, the DK.
Lilu is going for the red camp first. Like, this camp is mainly red because this Overlord has cleave. Chaos cleave, chaos damage, but I think it's not even working against the Ancient of War, so Elf has a pretty nice time creeping this one.
Everybody who sends in questions for Jannis Kannis, please forget about that.
There was another lightning shield here. That's a lot of damage here. Yeah, we can see both Undeads going for the same opening. So yeah, both learned from West and both managed to creep it kind of nicely. So we can see very fast tech from the Undead, plus an expansion. Super greedy build, but not really possible to get punished.
Right, now I'm curious for the second moves of the players. So far, it's just creeping. Lilu, of course, with a more aggressive positioning than just the natural. He can fall back to that. We've seen it before. Everyone else plays it safe.
Yeah, ToD already level 3, so very fast creeping here with the Archmage. He's even going for a Mercenary, so this can mean that he is gonna play a little bit more aggressive. ToD is also known to go for defense, which is usually not what you see a lot in FFA. But maybe if he goes for Mercs, then yeah, he skips the defense because there are not enough booties.
And everything is, of course, a bit expensive. Dark Troll, Berserker, is there any special abilities to the camps? To the Mercs, I mean?
No, I think this is just the standard Berserker, and there's also a Shadow Priest, but this Shadow Priest can't dispel.
Thought so. Just like the Snow Shadow Priest.
It's a troll Shadow Priest, so yeah.
That's why? Okay.
Yeah.
Second expo for Lilu. Deuce not doing that much currently. Ghouls are all a little hurt, continues creeping as well. Tech is super fast, as we know to see from all the Undeads. Even a little faster than Sheik, which is quite a surprise.
Yeah, on this map might see a little bit less optimized creep routes because it's new in the pool. And we can see it's midnight and there is no Shredder board from ToD, and especially not from the Undeads. So yeah, they're a little bit late on that, but yeah. Lilu got up 2 expansions for it already, so definitely worth.
And Sheik is getting ready for the lab. That's of course where the Shredder is coming from.
Wow, and ToD is really going for defense and going for 6 footmen, so this is already kind of an aggressive opening. And I'm not sure what Lilu's reaction gonna be. Like, is he trying to go for an or contest the 1v1 versus ToD, or is it just going for a... Let's just hope that it's not gonna happen, and if it happens, I die anyway.
Yeah, I mean, he can't cry for help this time.
Yeah. Oh, and ToD sees Lilu at the tavern now, so this is pretty much the sign for him that Lilu is close to him, and yeah, it looks like he's gonna go straight for him. Okay, no, for now he's just gonna take this camp. But yeah, of course, always very scary for Lilu here. So ToD is arriving at tier 2 and curious about the second hero choice. Like, at the moment I think Tinker is a super good second hero for human. Let's see if ToD's going for it.
In the meantime, I thank Buttcrumbs for 2 gifted subs, 1 to Grubby, 1 to Back to Warcraft 2. Thank you for supporting the community and saving Warcraft 3 esports time after time.
And we see it now, Tinkerbot, and yeah, he's going straight to Lilu's base where there is not really a tier 2 building up. And Lilu might just rage quit here, I could imagine. Because this is exactly what he didn't want to happen.
Yep.
Spawning close to ToD, getting rushed in a no-chat game.
Yep. This is all not too great. The Undeads are working on their tech. Lilu is trying to get some production buildings up, but it's only wins so far. And yeah, Footies with defend. There's nothing really Lilu can do against it, but some Breath of Fire.
Yeah, exactly. He's also still on Pocket Factory, as he has to go for it for the creeping. And yeah, that's... I mean, it's understandable that ToD is going for it. Because as I said, Lilu is the scariest one in the freeway, plus he is elf. And ToD is very good against Undead, so... Not getting into a freeway with Lilu is very good for him, so... I can definitely get behind this decision, even though it's only on 1 expansion, so he's definitely not gonna win this game fast because there's just not enough gold behind to follow through.
Was there a Sapper just a second ago to kill the Ancient? Not too
really?
sure.
I didn't see that.
Panda under fire, another breath. Moonjuice is not looking great at all. Lilu is trying to rush Chimera Roost to deal with this footman attack. Panda also falls back. Keeper third, Orb of Venom. But yeah, this Panda has to carry a heavy weight.
Yeah. Oh, he has now retrained to rockets, so that's some nice damage against Footman.
Ooh, okay. Might be able to stop it still.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, the Chimeras just need a long time to get out.
True. Oh, the 20-minute lag. Unfortunate timing. Save though.
Third hero out with the Keeper, so yeah. We see even now Militia coming up, and Militia, Priest, and behind we have double Rex, Rifle. Wow, okay, so he's really going for it. I guess the Rifles to counter the Chimeras coming up, as he doesn't have a workshop for Gyros up yet.
Gotta be a little careful with the Tinker here. Can always be stunned, Breath of Fire, entangled. Level 2 on the Panda. He's leveling quite nicely here. Town Portal out. Oh boy, it's not looking too great for our king, but the chimps are coming, slowly but steady.
Yeah, I mean the rifle transition, of course, also nice. But now the Tinker in trouble against the peasants.
What? Oh, that's so close. Zeppelin may be necessary.
Yeah, he goes for it.
A player's forces are under attack.
So what do we see on the Undead side? Okay, nothing
Just creeping.
special, just 50 supply creeping as it is standard to do. And the Keeper Oh, Lilu doesn't care.
Oh, Panda as well. So troublesome. Keeper dies in the middle. Rocket stun the zap, but not much more. And now, in a couple of seconds, the Chimeras are out, but so is the gyro. Nice time by ToD.
Already gyros up. Very nice. So he has exactly what he needs also against the Zeppelin now. Ooh,
Well,
the Zeppelin dies, but unloaded just in time. There's no slow, but a nice rifle block is enough.
Damn.
And
ToD
yeah,
putting
we
on a
know, like-
show here so far. Priest will suffer from the Chimeras. Shredder is fighting now. This is of course great experience for both of them, but the base still disrupted, and the Undead should be getting out of this a lot richer. And another Chimera down.
Yeah, and Lilu is now going for the sacking of his base, I guess. He is on 1.8k gold. Oh, he's still producing Chimeras. That's kind of interesting. I'm not sure if it's good or not. But yeah, he is an 8 HP Tinker
Yeah.
who was also running into the creeps because he expected the ToD has 2 expansions up, but no, Lilu, you got rushed on 1 expansion, which is a little bit frustrating, I guess.
Well,
it's pretty much an all-in, as you can consider it for an FFA. I mean, of course, ToD has chances to win, but I mean, if you compare it to the Undeads, he is quite far behind.
Yeah, both of them 3 bases up. 4 bases up, actually. 3 expansions up. ToD is working on new bases. He could, of course, take over the main base if Lilu is getting triggered by this.
Yeah, also, he doesn't have an orb, which is kind of frustrating, so there is nothing against these gyros. Super
Oh, there is
annoying.
an orb on the Panda.
Ah, okay.
But the Panda's dead. I'm pretty sure there is. There should be. I saw it.
A player's forces are under attack.
But yeah, we might get a new king. After having 2 champions last week, we reduced it to 1. But staying on top in the FFA night is a tough job.
Yeah, it is. And we have now the Undead breaking upkeep, at least Deuce. Deuce is the right-handed player, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Deuce in the light, Sheik in the dark, and here we have big AoE as the Gargs keep on fighting. Nice little TC aura on Deuce, and Sheik immediately TPs out. Doesn't want to lose his heroes, understandably so.
Just in time, yeah. Deuce pumped a little bit earlier. Oh, Sheik didn't pump at all, by the way, so yeah, he is pretty low on lumber.
And Lilu is pretty low on everything, but a little bit of gold, okay. More rockets. Attacking some workers, but I'm not sure.
And Sheik is still not breaking upkeep. Look at this, he is still on 50.
So confident, man.
But he is super, yeah, he's lumber stuffed. So he's just gonna buy time for now. And yeah, Deuce has no bank anymore. 800 gold, but 3 expansions, so nice saturation.
Okay, ToD now. Killing the tree. That's another base opened up. Level 2 on the Pally. Is that a normal 3rd hero?
Sorry, which one?
The Paladin.
Player's forces are under
Paladin.
attack.
Paladin, yeah. For ToD.
Yeah, Paladin is super standard. And there are 2 zappers, but
Ooh.
ToD sees them very nicely. Paid attention here and took out both zappers, losing 2 peasants only in the farm. So this was not worth it. And I guess, yeah, Lilu pretty angry about it. So he is not gonna stop harassing ToD here anytime soon. But yeah, ToD took the expansion of Lilu here in the south, so he is now on 2 expansions at least. Still quite far behind on the Undeads. But yeah, at least the Undeads fight, and Lilu is not out yet, and he hasn't been scouted. This is a very nice move, by the way, pretty much signalizing to the Undeads that he is in big trouble.
Yeah. Same in the north. But they don't really care. I think they're also fine with Lilu being eliminated.
Yeah, I mean, at least it will make them scout at some point. But once they see that ToD is not too high in the eco, there's also not the biggest incentive for them to stop.
And now Mortars take care of Lilu's last gold mine. This one's done as well. ToD is expanding there as well. Will then also be on 3 bases finally. Never breaking into high upkeep, right? It was just normal upkeep.
Yep. And the Undead fighting is always, yeah, the first 5 seconds oftentimes decide to fight. Like who is using the spells, who hits more targets.
Scroll protection, that's a big help.
Sleep, very, very important.
Carrion Swarm on both sides, healed against. But yeah, Deuce on the back foot, losing another worm here, and I think Sheik is taking this pretty decisively.
Yeah, and keep in mind, he was the one boarding for a longer time.
Oh yeah, he's rich.
Therefore, he's getting out of this fight even ahead in gold. So very well played here by Sheik. And we see more Sappers by Lilu.
Oh, he killed one! Oh, he killed another!
Oh, that's rude. But I guess no one wants Lilu in a freeway. So they are all fine with taking him out. But yeah, Deuce is now following the Sapper. So maybe he wants to get some intel. What's happening here on the other side? Like why are there Sappers? And we have another Sapper here, so it's just really explosion.
Yeah, Lilu seems a little triggered to me.
And yeah, now Deuce sees it. Deuce sees it that ToD has 2 expansions on Lelu's side. That's a pretty scary scout for ToD, because it looks like that ToD is on 5 expansions.
Yeah.
When he's actually only on 3, same as everyone else. So this might be the time where Deuce wants to, with the information he has, wants to piece Sheik. Let's see if that's gonna happen. Oh, he's just going on the moonbell here. Yeah, look at this. He's trying to piece Sheik here. Sheik is not responding, or yeah, maybe it's just a silent agreement. You don't always have to counter drop the item. Now Lilu is getting revealed, so yeah, both know what's up. And yeah, that's the issue if you rush. Because now he is on 71 supply, 1.8k gold, and he is expected to be the strongest, and immediately gets attacked by 2 players and still getting harassed by Lilu. So yeah, that's the downside of rushing an FFA here for you guys.
Yes. Oh no, 3 more Sappers, but 1 got possessed by a Void Walker. Oh
It got
no.
possessed.
Oh, I don't know, what's the spell called? There's like a bug growing in a unit. It's basically like Doom. Just with a little Void Walker.
Yeah, I don't know the spell actually.
It's like I think it's called Parasite or something. It's fascinating. But good to see that you know some stuff, or you don't know some stuff as well, after torturing me with questions for years.
So yeah, now everyone sees what's happened, that Lilu is pretty much out. Like, is Lilu even trying here to rebuild, or is it just a full grieving here?
He's rebuilding Sappers.
Exactly, yeah.
He's not rebuilding anything else, he just wants to smash ToD.
There is a Wisp going down to his old main, so maybe this would be a chance. No, but now Sheik is taking it. Because it was free for a second.
Ooh,
so
that's
this
so
could have been a shot for him to get a gold mine back. So yeah. What's happening? More Sappers here.
2 towers down. Oh, but I don't think he can get the building actually.
Yeah, I think Lilu just wants to do as much damage to ToD as possible, just to show him how bad this move is. To rush him out.
Yeah, rightfully so.
Yeah, and in the meantime, both Sheik and Deuce grabbed the creeps of Lilu.
Oh, there is another tree coming up still. So Lilu is not revealed at least. There's another Wisp in the north.
So another interesting situation here. We see Deuce scouting the Sheik space and Sheik scouting the Deuce's space. So no one can really attack, because then immediately the other one would kill your own.
Yeah, and eventually, economically, the Undeads are still so far ahead as both of them take a piece off of Lilu's pie. ToD only on 2 additional bases.
Yeah. Yeah, ToD is really behind here in bases. Like he has 2 on his side. I mean, it's not the worst situation because he mined a lot of the gold mine on Lelu's side already. So only 2.7k left. So the ones at his side are pretty much the more safer ones. So it's fine if he keeps them. Also later on, he might be getting the opportunity to drop to 50 once again and then mine more from it. So yeah, a lot of theory. But yeah, the main theory about this game is that if you rush, other side will peace and not fight, and you pretty much don't get too much out of it. Even though he's now Archmage level 5.4, so that's very nice. As a human, you really want to get Archmage to 6 as soon as possible. And now we will see how ToD is playing. Like, is he aggroing Sheik, or is it just gonna leave him? Yeah, I think he's just scouting for Lilu's last buildings.
Now that will take some time to find that tree in the north. Okay, he's working on his economy as well. I think in FFA it doesn't really matter that much that a town hall takes forever to build.
Like, why does everyone in chat know that the spell is called Parasite? Like, and how do you even know? Like, when do you see a spell called Parasite?
Dude, I know a lot. We saw it on one of the newer one-on-one maps. It's either Eversong or
okay.
Hammerfall. I think it's Eversong. I think it's also in the campaign, to be honest.
So here's also interesting. Oh, yeah, I think Sheik already knows that the tree is there anyway. So I just wanted to say whether Sheik is killing this tree or not.
Thank you, Butt Crumbs, for a sub to Parasite. Deserved.
Yeah, Lilu is a staff. And yeah.
Ooh, ToD misses the rockets.
The town is under siege.
Just a tiny bit too late.
Oh, he found the moon well.
Ah, that one. I was wondering,
Sheik
like, what?
is so rich. Like, why is he so much richer than like Deuce?
He was at 50 for longer. Maybe
And
he got
Deuce
this
now going with the second expansion on Lilu's side. So yeah, this is pretty much the first thing you could punish, or you could get attacked for, making more expansions than everyone else.
Lilu just placed the rocket man. But yeah,
Yeah.
we are... Deuce, is he following? Both are still at 80.
I mean, usually level 6 Tinker is amazing.
Yep.
Because you can't prevent the stuffing out. But yeah, the advantage of having a Tinker on your own is that rockets cancel the staff. So that's why Tinker, I think, is such a great hero as well. To have as a human.
Oh, the Tree of Life is walking into towers. Yikes.
Yeah, he wants to get into the woods.
Well, not at this place. And yeah, Deuce is getting quite rich now as well.
is he
Nobody's
doing?
breaking to him.
Is he just giving up now?
A player's forces are under attack.
Is that the last building?
Oh, the Tinker got caught.
Oh, Sheik is selling though.
He is selling his health for what? But yeah, nice round on the Tinker. It's not gonna come back.
Oh, Lilu leaves the game. Okay, 3-way everybody. ToD against 2 undeads. This is a dream for you and Melo, as we all know.
Yeah, ToD is really, really good against Undead. I think
Player's
it's
forces are under attack.
his best matchup, actually. No, I think Human. His mirror is even better. So
Well,
yeah,
I
this is
mean-
gonna be very nice. And both are playing air, so it's super easy to counter. Like, the worst thing is if you have to face an Orc that plays Mass Tauren and you have an Undead that plays Mass Air. Because then you need like both tanks and Griffins. But here it's pretty simple. You just go for as many tanks as possible and add like 2 priests and some breakers, and you're good already. And yeah, ToD is going for a 5th workshop. And yeah, he has a lot of bases up himself now, but he is quite behind in the gold count.
Yeah, that's the big problem here. I don't know if he has to hope that the undeads are fighting now and burn through their big banks and he can mine a little bit because he's now on 3 bases still. Sheik is on 2 and 3 for a bit, but Deuce is mining a lot. Sheik is breaking upkeep now though.
So yeah, Ryan Chat is saying or debating whether strategically this wasn't the best move for ToD. And intuitively I would say I agree, but given that Lilu is really good in like everything that when it comes to freeway and base race, and Undead is ToD's best matchup, I think it's actually the best move he could have gone for. Just get into a freeway a little bit behind, but get into the freeway with the guys you wanna be in.
A very good move is also subbing to the channel. DC21071, 22-month resub. Let's go, champ! And Lepelli for the 2-month resub. Much appreciated. Saving Warcraft 3 esports here. Okay, a little bit of a stalemate, but Sheik has to make a move.
Oh yeah, he's on 97 supply. I missed that because he's still so rich. But yeah, now also Deuce caught up in gold as he has 2 expansion in the south and he's on 80. So yeah, let's see who is gonna face the aggression of Sheik. Also Sheik, very nice, 555, perfect hero level distribution. Exactly how you want it as an undead. And yeah, ToD is the one under attack now on 80 supply. Let's see if he's gonna try to fight here 80 versus 100. And with 544, so even behind on the hero levels, I think a 5 would be the next very important hero level to get here.
With this fight a little early, Carrion Swarm hitting nicely. Gargs can probably fight this for now.
Quite out Deuce in the back, maybe going for a backstab. Scroll of the Beast triggered, so yeah, super hard commitment. Also healing wards, wow. Is there a market on this map? I don't think so, because he has the perfect item.
Oh, crazy fight. ToD holds his ground, now the tanks arrive with barrage of course. And then the Gargs
that's
don't
what I meant with ToD being very good against Undead. He's just fighting here 80 versus 100, even though he has some rifles that he definitely doesn't want to have. But now, focus on the Tinker, sleep on the Paladin, so no Holy Lights, Death Knell in times. Super strong hero nuke with 555 hero levels. So that's the Tinker gone, and yeah, Sheik is doing exactly what he needs to do, not going for a direct engagement, but kiting, hero focus. Very nicely played here so far. Now we see Deuce here also with 4-for-3 heroes, lacking heavily behind Sheik, so pretty solid performance by Sheik so far in this game.
As it was in the No Smoking Cup, the evening hours seem to suit him a little better than the afternoon. Of course, Sheik won the fight against Deuce, the mirror match, so that was clearly giving him some XP. Gargs all over the tanks.
One heal scroll left, but he is going for the stone form very nicely, and now the tanks against the frostworms not the best, at least not in the short term. And yeah, ToD forced to TP out, Sheik save his expansion. 83 supply, so his decision now whether he's going back to 100 or dropping down to 80.
Okay, so far we look at Sheik's production, nothing happening here.
Yeah, super nice fight for him. He got to 5.5 now in all heroes. He was at 5.0 before, and we all know how important the level 6 Dreadlord is. Also level 6 DK for the aura, level 3 is nice for the kiting. So yeah, I think ToD needs like... I like to add like 1 Dragonhawk per Frostworm.
Okay.
Because it's just preventing the kiting, and tanks are not too good against worms, but yeah, mainly the main reason is to prevent the kiting. And let's see if ToD is gonna build an aviary anytime soon.
Not just yet. And as of now, Deuce is the richest player. We're almost mined out, except the former side of Lilu. And there's still quite a lot of gold. And this is like 10k, 9k still in the bank.
Yeah, I
for
mean,
Deuce.
Deuce could have even dropped to 50 here, because he scouted that ToD was fighting Sheik, and it's a no-chat game, so he can't get called out for being 50 if one player scouts him only. So, yeah, I mean, it's always a risk, right? Like, if he's 50 and then Sheik goes 100 on him, he's just dead. So, yeah. Bottom base now dry for Sheik, so he sells all his buildings back to 17,000 gold. So pretty even with Deuce, but of course, hero levels wise, so far ahead. Now ToD going again with 80.
Oh, is that TP working? No, it's not. Oh, this is quite some damage. I mean, the mine is empty anyway, but it's a little more damage, little exclamation mark, little bit of experience, and we're getting closer to level 6.
Yeah, level 6 Archmage, definitely a nice touch, but yeah, given his early rush, he's pretty low on gold, so if you want to go for the 1 versus 2 mass TP style, you definitely need like 100 supply and 10k gold to sustain it.
His bases still have like 10k in it.
Exactly, yeah. That's what I said. It's nice that he didn't went for it earlier. So yeah, this is a pretty tricky fight here, position-wise for both players.
The wagon is of course doing a little bit, Carrion Swarm is doing a lot, Towers not so much.
Now 80 versus 80, so should be quite an even fight. Nice positioning for Sheik here. Pretty narrow choke.
Deuce is on the way for a backstab.
Yeah, I think Deuce has to just watch that ToD is not plowing through the space. But yeah, it's not gonna happen on 80. Like, if ToD would plan to go for the throat, he need to go 100 supply, so this is only... Oh, another loss on the Tinker.
Yeah,
Like,
don't know whether...
I think he should definitely get an invo pot on the Tinker, as Sheik is very good in sleeping the Paladin last second before the nuke.
14 supply about to go down so far. Sheik is doing
wonderful. Now already Deuce coming in.
Okay, is he going for Sheik? He is,
Deuce is on 100, okay, yeah, this makes sense now. So he is pretty much trying to get as much XP out of this fight here now as possible, out of this backstab. So far, not getting too much, and ToD still staying in this fight here.
One Destro down.
This could be only on Sheik.
Another worm down, boom, that's level 5 on the Lich at least. And a wagon, oh my god, this is nasty! Just a Nova Swarm, oh wow! Still stays in the fight, going for the Archmage now. Deuce is swinging left and right, haymakers everywhere.
Yeah, that's a pretty tough situation here for the Undead, because he has to build Gargs, and they will just spawn 4x4 and immediately die, so he either is not producing or trying to evacuate, which what he is trying to do now. Also no mana on the Dreadlord, 1 more Swarm I think. And no mana on any hero for Sheik, so pretty nice backstab here by Deuce, giving him definitely a lot of XP that he needed so badly.
DK is dead, Lich is following, trying to go for a potion, TP, everything to save that hero, not feeding too much XP. Sheik had a pretty much flawless game so far, but that is now over. Level 6 on the Dreadlord. Lich just evaporated against that nuke. But here, we have a blink now. The Dagger of Escape, sending true to the name.
And yeah, I mean, whenever you go for a backstab, like 2 players want to fight here, fair 80 versus 80, and someone comes in with 100 in the middle of the fight. Yeah,
man,
of course
it's
they're getting
nasty.
The ToD is now on the basis of Deuce.
Yeah, but Deuce is still rich. Like, he doesn't have to defend, really.
Yeah, I mean, he really should pump, I think. He's pumping 2 worms, but no more Gargs. I think this might... I think he should go for more here.
He wants the Dreadlord so bad. He wants to wipe out all the heroes. There's no altar anymore. Can the Lich reach? Yep. There's more Dagger of Escape. Also more sleep. But that should be the kill as the worm connects. Okay,
Yeah,
Sheik. Army gone. Deuce leveled up. His
Wow,
army...
6! Almost
Yeah.
665 suddenly.
He got like 1.5 levels on every hero.
Yeah, it's so nice. Like, this is the best way he could get levels. He could catch up in levels. Because if he lets Sheik and ToD fight, like, you might think that's nice because he's getting the richest, but if he has level 4 free heroes, there's pretty much no win condition for him.
Yeah. And as you said, these Gargs are just fodder. More Gargs, more worms coming, the reinforcements from Deuce's base.
And that's a really ugly situation here for Sheik because he is on 13k gold, yes, but he has no echo level on the map, does he?
Ooh.
Oh, he has one in the Zeppelin. Okay, so he's pretty much prepared.
The town is under siege.
Alright, then this game can of course go on for a couple more hours.
Yeah, and that's of course a very nice situation for ToD here. Look at this. He has still 2k gold here, 1.5k gold here, and he is now getting the south bases that he needed so importantly. So Deuce, yes, nice for Deuce. He got some levels. Nice for ToD. He removed 2 expansions from Deuce and get them up himself. And now he is mining from 3 bases again and building up a bank, whereas Sheik, who was in the best position by far, suddenly struggles to recover.
That's how an FFA can swing. Can't get the heroes back because the worm is paying attention. Ooh, 0 heroes, 19 food, another acolyte, sniped. Can he even come back? I mean, Sheik has played from a situation like this before.
Yeah, I mean, the map is decently large, so he has so much gold. Like, in theory, he can survive a very, very long time if he doesn't lose his acolytes. But he has 2 Zeppelins with 1 acolyte each, so yeah, I think he should be able to survive here. And yeah, it takes a very long time here for Undead's army to destroy bases. And that's all very, very good for ToD, who is now quite far behind in hero levels, to be honest.
Yeah, he got his mass teleport though, so at least there's that. No Robo Tinker and no level 3 Holy Light, which is not that important. Maybe as a nuke it is. And to save the Tinker, I guess. Deuce is in high upkeep, but it doesn't really matter because he's not mining anymore. Just killing the bases. Oh, and what's Deuce signaling with the necropolis in ToD's base?
Wow, that's interesting. Is he going for a mass TP? Yeah, for a TP?
Ooh.
I'm not sure.
I thought like maybe he wants to signal that they should get rid of Sheik and then play a one-on-one.
Yeah, like the messages in no chat are pretty interesting. Like, you can get very creative with things. The only question is, does everyone get what you want?
Well, it's definitely not a peace sign as the Shredder falls and Deuce, just 100 supply. Let's go.
And ToD is on 80, so yeah, he needs to start ASAP with the tank production. He does, but tanks take 1 minute to produce. Mass TP, great inside the army, and 3 meat dragons behind, so they could do nice damage. But the Lich, no.
Wow,
okay, but look at the damage on the guards. They are immediately falling, so no problem for ToD here holding this 80 versus 100.
Oh wow, that Archmage as well with the Blizzard. That was a bad move, Deuce. Didn't work at all. And he's still continuing to fight? I don't know, Kev.
Yeah, and Sheik has to be quite fast here as well, getting back his stuff. And because ToD is mass TPing here into better position. Very nicely played here.
You're not running for me, my friend.
Yeah, and now the Tinker Blizzard combo is just so nice in combination with the tanks. It's just so much damage, and yeah, no Kaising for you, mate.
Sweet Divine Shield as well to save the pally from the nuke. Carrion Swarm does a fine job, but needs more of it. Rockets does an even drop, plus a little mini
Deuce
stun.
dropping down to 50 to supply. Imagine ToD had a critter inside Deuce's base. He could immediately go for a mass TP inside and maybe win the game from here.
Town is under siege.
This is rough. Deuce losing so much. And slowly but steady, ToD is not even behind in gold anymore. Pretty much even. But he is leveling like a madman now.
Yeah, and that's the scary thing about ToD. Like, he can get into the freeway behind, but still catch up very easily, it seems. Ooh, yeah. Some very nice levels here. Also for ToD, level 5 Paladin especially, super important. And the Tinker is still quite low on HP, I think. 875, he died a couple of times. It has the greater healing at least now. And yeah, it would be super nice, as I said, if ToD had prepared a mass TP target inside Deuce's main base. Because then he would be 100 versus 66 and Sheik still not recovered in a no-chat game. This could be the guaranteed victory already.
Oh,
Okay,
Masteli.
he's now mapping out, yeah.
Okay, sweet Carrion, but that was one of the last. And ToD has to do something with his high upkeep, because he's still... okay, it's just one base, he's not losing that much. Okay, time to get rid of Deuce.
Yeah.
Dude, the Carrion Swarm feels so weak against tanks, it's ridiculous.
No, it's pretty nice, I have to say.
It looks so weak.
It just depends
I barely noticed it.
Got you.
See, nothing happened here really.
Yeah. They could have as well left it as it was, with not hitting them at all.
No! That was my change. It was one of the best changes of all time.
What? Oh my god. You?
Yeah, it's a gorgeous change.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Undead needed really, really badly.
Exactly, that's what I said. We're going into wagons now, interestingly.
Yeah. This is a very bad position here for ToD to fight. Very nice base by Deuce.
Ooh, there's still so much AoE. I have no idea what's happening anymore.
Yeah, it's very nice here having the Lizard plus rockets. And a Shade by Sheik, that's pretty much could be the savior for Deuce, even though I don't think he's losing it here. But over time, he definitely needs help from Sheik.
But how to signal that? I mean, yeah, the scout, okay. But what does Sheik even have? 40 food, it's really not that much. Deuce is about to lose like what, 60 supply? 50 supply? Just by rockets alone, Jesus!
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, rockets plus brilliance is super nice. And he's masterping out towards his expansion. Okay, so this gives a lot of time to Sheik again. 10k gold, 40 supply. He's mining a base at the bottom, and
Yeah,
he has pretty much all he needs. I think he has a tier 2, he has crypts, he has boneyards, so he can build whatever he wants. He has 10k gold, so
This TP was also a little signal to Sheik, like, bruh, I had to get out of there, I'm bruised.
yeah, that's a good point. That's a very good point.
Yeah? I'm getting better at this FFA casting
Yeah,
thing.
you are the unbeaten FFA champion, right?
I am undefeated in FFA, that is correct. And I even played a game, just saying. But yeah, to be honest, without you, I would be totally lost in this game. I have no idea. Sheik's still rich. Didn't spend too much.
Sheik is also in a nice position here. Like, he doesn't feel that the urge to help yet, because he definitely discarded exactly what happened. Like for him, it doesn't really matter if Deuce is losing 10 cigarettes. Like, yeah, why would it matter?
Yeah.
All that matters is that there are buildings for Deuce, and he is still on a lot of gold. And ToD, yeah, is only at 6.7k 80 supplies. So, I mean, thanks getting lower for everyone here.
So what do you think about that Necro Wagon transition we see from Deuce?
Necro Wagon transition, interesting. Yeah, I don't know really. Because I think Blizzard Rockets is just very, very good against
really
Necro
good.
Wagons, pretty much the best that you can have. But on the other hand, what else should Deuce do? Like, every other unit didn't work so far.
Players' forces are
So
under
yeah,
attack.
it might be a good decision, I think. Also, it's the best defensive way to play. Like against mass TPs, it's always nice to have meat wagons anyways, and then you have a lot of summons. So yeah, I think it's a good defensive tool for now. And let's see who's gonna make the next move, because there's no more gold mine on the map.
Yeah, these next few minutes could be a little dull if someone makes the move. ToD is not mining, is 100 supply. Deuce not mining 100 supply. Sheik has to make a decision if he wants to build an army again or not. Just checking things out for now.
Yeah, now it's time to think. Now it's time to think for the players. Like, what is their main win condition? Like, ToD has to decide now, is he gonna go for another mass TP? Trying to potentially win a 1 versus 2. Like, he has to scout the bases of the others. Like, how strong are they? Do they have 100 supply? How can he break it the best? All of these thoughts coming in now.
Oh. Is it just scouting? Yeah, it's just scouting, eh?
A player's forces are under attack.
I finally built myself a macro, by the way, so I don't have to move the camera all the time. I just press a button and it follows the unit. So convenient now. Feels like you don't appreciate that.
Nice for you.
Yeah. It really is. Takes stress off my hand. And myself. Oh. Fight or peace? Peace. X7 Tech, thank you for the 7-month resub. And High Tech, hello!
Oh, what's up, Patek?
A player's forces
High Tech is
are
checking
under
out the
attack.
new War 3 Champions launcher that is getting rid of all the join bugs.
Yeah, like, it is confirmed working. Like,
Town is
I
under
haven't had a single join bug, and from
Nice.
what I've seen in the beta feedback channel, there were a handful of crashes, but I mean, it's a early beta, so that is
we
maybe
have a mass TP, by the
expected.
way.
Yes.
And I'm not sure if this is a good or bad fight position for ToD here.
He is doing some damage. Maybe he got bored or felt the pressure that his viewers need some entertainment, because that is some damn fine entertainment here in the base.
Oh yeah. And now the meat wagons are coming in very handy. And yeah, the heroes not really reach where they want to reach, like especially the Archmage now going for a Blizzard, but into the Frost Worms. And yeah, damage piling up slowly here from the Necro Wagons against the tanks. So ToD needs to take care to not lose too many tanks, so I think ideally stepping out 3 of them. Oh, now level 6 Dreadlord, of course, always a very... Oh yeah, a lot of tanks going down against the Swarm.
Ooh, down to 60. This is big losses now. Deuce, oh, the XP though from all these skeletons.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
Level 6, there we go. Beautiful, nasty, you can call it whatever you want.
Wow, backstab from Sheik on Deuce though.
Wow, with an Infernal, I mean, it's the revenge for what we've seen before.
Yeah, exactly.
FFA
Wow,
always
nice.
writes his own stories.
Ooh, that's very interesting. So he's just picking up some stuff here.
Bremen Esports, thank you for the raid, and hope you have a nice, you had a nice show match. Thanks for the initiative. All right.
So Todd has his Robo Tinker now, very nice. Especially being immune against Coil Nova.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice on all the human heroes?
Yeah.
I will
No,
not
but honestly,
suggest
Tinker I think is such an undervalued hero for humans.
in FFA or in general?
Yeah, in FFA I think.
Okay.
I mean, in 1v1 maybe against Undead it could work, but I think Undeads are not going for like Master Benches too much anymore. But
Really.
against them, I think the Rockets could be very nice.
You kill anything anyway with knights, no need for rockets.
You kill the Benches with the Knights anyway.
Well, you kill the banshees with the mortars anyway.
Paladin level 6 would be the most needed hero here when gold counts are getting pretty low, because then you can go with Archmage, Tinker, Pala, plus like 6 breakers and always trade super cost
A player's
efficiently
forces are under attack.
with a resurrection. Revealing player 3. Who's that? Oh, wow. I guess deliberately not rebuilding anything. Or wait, he doesn't have an acolyte. That would be the worst thing. Oh, I missed that. Ah, this is the worst feeling, believe me. Like, whenever you play an FFA, you can lose everything you want. Like, you can lose entire bases, you can lose this entire army. But an acolyte, the last acolyte, you
Player's
can't lose.
forces are under attack.
Well, he can drop down to 30 food and then build one.
No, he doesn't have a necropolis.
Oh, he doesn't have a necropolis. Yes, of course. Oh my, yes. Oh, my, oh okay. I was really slow with that thought.
Yeah, like in FFA, you would do pretty much everything for just one acolyte. Like, I think he would definitely trade all his army for one acolyte in a Zeppelin.
Speaking of
At this
Zeppelin,
point.
bottom right hand side or 3 o'clock position, there's a Zeppelin by ToD with 1 tank inside. I feel like this is a mass teleport target.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Todd might underestimate Sheik a little bit. Like, Sheik is also very good in deception. Let's see what the Undeads do here. Undead meeting. Bro, we backstabbed each other now. Let's go. Peace. Is what they are saying to each other, I guess.
A player's forces are under attack.
When is ToD dropping? So far, no movement. Pelly makes a step towards level 6 with the Infernal. But also that pretty slow. We got Frenzy Worms now and Deuce is on his last leg.
Yeah, like at the moment I would say Sheik is in the lead. Like, not on paper, but given that he is, I think, the best player in a freeway here. And yeah, he has done a lot of preparation. Like, we see Zeppelins, like 2 Zeppelins with acolytes and also other acolytes spread out on the map. Yeah, plus all his experience in these base race situations if he has to. Of course, army-wise, ToD is the scariest one, but he's also known to spend too much gold on army. But if he can get an army big enough, this is oftentimes also his way to victory.
Deuce is scouting his every
He is a
movement.
really scary army. Where is Sheik's army? That's on the top.
Don't see
Yeah, purple is a
much
nice color choice for this map here.
here. Yeah. And in the advanced overlay, I can't even disable the minimap. It's so painful. Like the minimap color thingy.
Too advanced.
It is indeed too. It's the Blizzard advanced, okay?
Yeah. Question in chat: are knights good in FFA? In the early fight, like the first AD supply, it's very nice to have some knights, but after that, they are just dying to all these heavy magic damage units and spells.
Yeah, and of course they are pretty expensive.
And I guess in Human Mirror you can also go for tanks if opponent doesn't have too many Griffins.
For knights, you mean?
Yeah.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, we see Deuce going towards Sheik, but they are not attacking each other.
Not really, no. We got a new sub, Fake Face Chan. Thank you very much. 40 months. ToD Hype. ToD Hype indeed. And we saw an item dropping.
I was trying Mass TP, by the way, sorry. to
Oh.
interrupt.
A
Okay,
town is
never
under
mind.
siege.
Just
Cancel.
taking out some proxies.
A player's forces are under
Yeah,
attack.
honestly, not an easy army here to fight for Sheik at all. The human army. It's super well designed, I think. I mean, pretty low on tanks, but also there are not too many cards anymore. At least not what he scouted.
Oh, Mass TP. Infernal
but-
drops on everything,
yeah.
but just to run away to create some space. That's the cooldown gone.
Yeah, not too bad yet. Like, the Lich was not in range for a Nova, which is pretty much the most important thing he missed now. So ToD just used some staffs and lost one Sork here. Gets level 7. Ooh, and we have now Deuce coming in as well.
Okay.
So ToD is getting sandwiched here. And yeah, Deuce's win condition is just get rid of as many units and especially mains as possible. Like, he has to make sure that other players are also losing their mains, but very tough task, to be honest.
Yeah.
So for now, he's only going for the balancing
A player's forces are
of the
under
fight.
attack.
But Sheik still smartly hiding army behind.
Oh, he moved them though. I lost track. Ah, upper right. Okay. Chat was pointing out just to say that as well. He could go Master Banshees and possess a worker of one of the other players. That is of
Oh,
course
yeah.
true.
But does he have a Banshee?
Nope. He could go there once he's down below 30.
Okay, so he has, yeah, that's true. He has some backup plans if he thinks about it.
Took us 7 minutes to come up with it and the help of chat. So hopefully Deuce is a little swifter than us. But Crumbs, thank you very much to the gifted sub to Beverage. I hope you have a cold one here as well, as we have another mass teleport with a Frenzy Inner Fire Knight.
Ooh, yeah, and when getting teamed, it's the best to just go with the Mass TP. And yeah, Hughes is in a lot of trouble here.
Yep, he's probably losing more ziggurats as well. The Master Banshee idea might
Yep.
come a little bit too late
Ooh.
for him.
He's even killing the temples. I'm not sure if intentional, but it's definitely the way to go here.
Yeah, ToD is not in the call with us, everybody. He came up with that himself.
Player's forces
So yeah, ooh, but on the other hand, ToD loses his castle.
Hey, he can't TP anymore to Death and Decay. True, he can't
Yeah,
build any
he-
tanks.
He queued some tanks, that's good. And he's now down to 188 gold, and that's exactly what I meant. ToD oftentimes going too hard on the army, not saving enough for the base race.
Oh.
But now the DK.
Oh,
Oh no.
let's the DK slip. Whee! Usually
Oh, so
something
nice
that
to see pro players also missing these rounds.
I was
These are
about to
so
say,
annoying if you miss them.
not
Like, you
usual.
think like you should get them every time, but exactly when you need them, you don't.
I know that feel.
Yeah.
DK is in trouble. Gotta get out there. Oh, Deuce can never build anything back that he's losing now.
Wow, yeah, this is now super weird situation as Sheik is in ToD's base, so ToD needs to kill these buildings fast. And Deuce needs to hope for ToD having to TP back, but he's not going for it. At least yet. He still has a lot of buildings.
These worms are so expensive. High Tech,
Yeah.
thank you for the 4-year resub. Who are these fabulous casters? My name is Neo. We met each other twice already. And my colleague's name is RulaZ. You might know him as well from the FFA Discord server.
The town is under siege.
One of your fellow
A player's
admins.
forces are under
Exactly. This is 30 supply about to drop in a second.
Yeah, well, you want these worms so badly if you're in ToD shoes, but no, the Archmage, he can't lose it. Okay, he doesn't.
Ooh, level 6 on the Pally, finally!
Finally, yeah, very nice level, because he can now also resurrect Rockers in case he loses his last one. Wow, this is so weird now. But yeah, ToD is losing a lot by now, but he has some tanks here in Sheik space, so...
What? Okay.
Wow, this is saving Deuce.
Mastelli! In the meantime, Sheik is on his bases. The staffed units all gone. Town portal forced.
CP for Sheik, and the Paladin is half HP only. Okay, smartly triggering the Divine Shield early.
Dude, ToD is going for action!
Yeah, he definitely does. He wants to win the game here, right now.
But he's getting sandwiched a little bit. And Sheik is on 100. I don't think ToD expects this.
Yeah, but Sheik is not bringing his Karks.
Maybe get rid of the tank first.
This
Archmage.
is such a clutch moment in the game. Wow!
Dodges the coil with the staff, otherwise Pelly would be dead.
Yeah, ToD has to get out of here, I guess. I don't think there is anything to gain from here, and now even the Archmage gets focused. Deuce scouting everything with Shade, but yeah, as Sheik didn't bring his Karks, it still looks as if ToD is ahead.
Not bad. Archmage slapped, no Blizzard anymore. Pure focus on the Tinker Robo, doesn't do much.
Look at Deuce. Deuce coming.
Oh, backstep again. Who's he going for? The counter backstep to Sheik, or is he going on ToD?
He can't get out the Tinker, he can't lose it. Wake up the Archmage. Okay, there is an evil.
Deuce is pulling back onto
Deuce is not
Sheik.
going on the Lich.
Jeez.
Backstep of the backstep.
It
Into the
is
backstep.
backstepception.
These guys need some very strong backs.
True. And strong knives as well. Sharpen these up.
Ooh, this is close now. So 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings for Deuce. No worker, keep in mind. 0 supplies. So the Banshee Dream finally, went down the drain.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, whatever Deuce is losing, he'll never ever get it back. Gotta be super careful now.
Yeah. Like, this is a situation almost unwinnable for Deuce, I think. Like, 4 buildings that are revealed.
But
He
ToD is
needs to get
also
a lot
at
of work
300.
done, a lot of teaming.
Oh, don't fight against each other. Oh,
Yeah,
Deuce.
yeah. Like, Deuce doesn't want to fight here against ToD, I think. He shouldn't.
Well, I
at
guess
least.
Deuce is fighting against ToD though.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, but ToD is not pretty much going for it. Very difficult situation. 2 Infernos now here. Oh, this is now super stressful. Very hard to make any correct decisions here. Keep in mind, we have full information about the game state. They might know way less than we do.
Yeah. Tank saved again. And
Like,
Sheik, 4,000 gold, 100 supply. He's totally fine with that.
Player's forces are
yeah,
under attack.
I mean, these guys play it so nicely. Like, they are all very experienced, as you can see. There's a shade for Deuce, scouting that ToD lost his entire main base, so... Ooh, but ToD is... ToD is not going for it.
Not at all. He's going for the base. He's going for the throat. He wants Deuce out. Enough with the backstabbing.
Yeah. ToD's going for the 1v1 against Sheik. Sheik is still on 4.2k gold, 98 supply. Ooh, ToD, I'm not sure if you really want this. 45 supply, 58 gold. Against the Sheik, who is known to be very, very good. And yeah, he is going for it.
This is the last building, eh? I think so. We'll see it in a second. Yep, Deuce is out in his debut. It is a one-on-one between Sheik.
Let's take a look what's the reaction of Sheik, of course.
Yeah, let's
Ooh, I
go.
found some Gargs. Didn't know that I had them.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's take a look. What do we got? We got... Wait, I don't see a worker for ToD.
Player's forces are under attack.
But it could just be the overlay bugging.
Yeah, and now he has the issue of the staff and no priest. He's going for a TP, I think. Yeah,
Yes.
TP out to save the Paladin.
Okay, that's another base gone.
I mean, can he save it? Yeah, it looks like it for now. But yeah, can he win 45 versus 98 supply here?
That
That's
is
the
tricky.
main question.
No gyros, of course, against this Dreadnought, but also no tanks. No tier 3 to build more. No gold as well.
Yeah,
Good
he has to go
luck.
very, very carefully. And he tries to go for the base race now. I think it's generally a smart idea, but little does he know that Sheik is still 4k gold and super prepared for this.
Oh
Unlike ToD.
Turn town portal home. Oh, this base stays up even. We gotta be really smart and careful now, ToD.
Yeah, that's that's the thing you don't want to see. A player who observed leaving the game, because it's pretty much always signalizing, okay, this game is now over. I'm not so interested in how it plays out, and yeah, that's exactly how it's gonna end.
I didn't know a Robo Tinker can die.
Yeah, only for the elves he can't. But yeah, miscalculation here by ToD, killing Deuce, the player that he needed to win.
No alliances when he needed the most. Paladin might be surrounded. Can he get out? Nope, absolutely not. Double kill, only Archmage left. And no gold to get him back. Archmage has some Parry-Apt, Staff, Invul Potion. Can't even sell too many items anymore.
Yeah, and we saw the experience of Sheik here in this game. Like, it looked like first he was the strongest in the freeway. That's why he got teamed. But he knows exactly how to counter this teaming. Like, he let his base die, looked weak, recovered well. Like, ToD had this chance if he had a quick Master P into Deuce's base to win the game when Sheik was still not recovered. But yeah, once Sheik got back his heroes and then spread out acolytes, got gold, got production buildings up, it's very hard to outsmart Sheik. So yeah, maybe in the end wasn't the best choice to get out Lilu early, because it forces a freeway that will be decided by balancing and decisions and deception also. And I think, yeah, Sheik is the most experienced one in this situation. And he showed it. Very nice play.
ToD still trying to kill some buildings here. Works to a degree. But
yeah, he still hopes that this is these are the last buildings, but I mean, yeah,
No.
we're looking at the inventory should tell him that there is still enough gold.
Sleep cancels the mass TP. Coronova takes care of the rest. And yeah, there's absolutely no chance. Takes a while to get rid of these breakers. Exactly at teamed to death. XD. GG, Sheik back on the throne here on the Monday evening. Pretty decisive victory, I gotta say, with a few obstacles. But in the end, very, very good performance.